Hey guys, Skittlerampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we're on the couch today and it's a little bit of a chill day because I do actually want to open some things that I haven't had a chance to open. I've had well over a year now, and my wife's going to attack me if I do not open these gifts she got for me a long time ago. And that is actually the G.E.M series of C2 as well as Lelouch here in their Britannia outfits. Very expensive statues. That's why she's like, open them. So I've had these for a while. Like I said, they're Precious Gem by Mega House, which is really cool. And they're just really awesome looking statues, again, in their Britannia outfits. So I do just want to kind of open these and just check them out today. Probably not going to be a big fancy video, just me showing these off. So if you're not much of a Code Geass fan, you might not enjoy this video. But if you also just want to see me kind of geek out and enjoy something, you might enjoy this video. Now, unfortunately, Funko has yet to make any Code Geass figures. I don't know if they ever will, just because while it's a very popular anime and it's like one of the top anime out there, it's just not for figures. So with that, you know, we've kind of had customs made throughout the years of different, you know, from different artists. So I have a C2 pop, I have a Lelouch pop signed by the voice actors. And then this one is kind of backwards. It doesn't really stay in there that well, but it is actually his, the same outfit of what we're gonna open today. So we've had customs commissioned, but Funko has yet to make anything official. And then I have some few odds and ends of random, like, you know, Code Geass stuff. I just like the anime, but there's not a ton of merch out there, unfortunately. So let's get these opened up. Let's see what we're working with here. Honestly, I think the biggest reason why I haven't opened these is just because I didn't have a place for them. Like, I really wanted to get a nice shelf, but we might display them in the living room, or, you know, I might find somewhere in the office here to display them. Oh, these are so cool already. Oh my gosh. So that's kind of what that looks like. And oh, there's the whole box. I guess I forgot to show you. I don't really do a lot of unboxing, so I'm kind of bad at this. Okay, so this thing has a ton of tape on it, so that's what I've been trying to undo the last 2 minutes. So I can tell this thing is just brand spanking new because the smell of like paint and all that is so strong. But check out this first piece. Oh, that is so cool. Very well detailed, very glossy too. That is so nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna set that off to the side here. This thing also has a couple different face plates, which I didn't think it came with. I haven't bought a ton of Mega House figures. I only own like maybe 2 in my collection, which I own a Yoichi one. I think this one, actually, I might only have 2. I think this might make 2. So I'm not as well versed with their figures, but I wanted to get into more expensive figures and a little bit less pops, just because I also really like expensive figures and just displaying those more. All right, so now we're actually opening up the thing. So here are the face plates. So one's a little bit more serious and it has his Geass. It's pretty cool. And then the other one here shows off a little bit more of a kind of simple face, actually. Interesting. So one has his Geass and one doesn't, and then mouth open, mouth closed. Oh, I forgot. It actually has like, a twist tie right here that I gotta undo. I'm just gonna be honest and say that twist tie thing took way longer than it should have. I just had to get pliers and undo it, and it finally came undone. Okay, so we finally got it open. Here is another piece here. I think this is the piece that kind of drapes over him a little bit. And then I guess here's the figure itself. He has his hat too. Let's take all these little plastic pieces off. Let me show you the figure itself. So that's what that looks like. Very detailed face. The hair is very well done too. Very nice. Love that so much. It's painted so well. Well, I'd hope so for how expensive this thing is. All right, so let's put his hand back in. So his hair must come off, so that's how we get the different face sculpts. But honestly, I kind of like this one, though I would like the Geass at 1.2, so maybe I'll swap out the face plates at different points. But then his hat just kind of sits there at an angle. And that's what he looks like. That's really cool. He's giving me Light vibes, though. He looks a lot like Light here from Death Note. Does that not hurt his fingers just to have them all weirdly arched like that? So if you look at this piece here, it does actually kind of connect to his arm in that, I think. I tried to take it out and I was like, does that come out? But no, it's kind of stuck in there to where you pull out his arm piece. So you kind of just pop it into his shoulder piece, and then now it just kind of sits all over him, flowing around him, which is really nice. Trying to make sure it matches the box. And then, yeah, so then you drape this piece over his other shoulder there. Something like this. Like I said, I've never really built figures like these. I don't know if it's meant to sit perfectly, but something like that. Something of the sorts like that. I'll kind of perfect it when I get it in the shelf. And then of course he has his base stand So that kind of just attaches to his feet there. Should go like this. Oh, what's really nice is it actually has his name on it too. Lelouch v. Britannia. All right, guys, he is all done there. I also put the hand in the other slot. I realized I missed that. Oh, let's not let that drop. But yeah, he's really nice. They did a really great job on this figure. Now let's open C2. All right, next up here, we have C2's box here. Check that out. She also looks much more intricate than him, so hopefully she's not too kind of hard to piece together. If I can find a place that has these for sale, because they've been sold out for a while on a couple sites. I know Entertainment Earth had them. I think that's where Bay got them, but Big Bad Toy Store might have them now that I think about it. So, you know, I'll link them down below if they do. If they don't, just kind of search around. A lot of bubble wrap and pieces and all that. I hope she doesn't break easy. All right, let me get all the freaking tape off. What I do like though is that she actually has less plastic insert, like these pieces, than Lelouch does. So it's a little bit easier to piece together to go back in the box. All right, so we have the base stand. That'll have her name on it. I'll show you guys the full thing in a second here. Ton of bubble wrap in here. She's twist tied in there, so that's interesting. So I got to undo it from the front. So interesting enough, she actually comes as all one piece here, and there is so much detail on her. This is insane. Look at her face. So she doesn't have any extra face plates or anything, but honestly, I really like the look for her. There's not much else you can really do for her. She's just a more serious looking, kind of sad style character, but I love, there's so much going on here. This is crazy, crazy good. Again, so well sculpted and painted. Love how this turned out. I can't believe I waited so long to open this. So I'm a little concerned about her base stand though, in terms of like, oh, okay, so it kind of just sticks in her foot. So I don't know if you guys can kind of see that, but there's a hole in her high heel there. And then, but that's a little worrisome because I feel like that could break over time. Her legs are like, they're sturdy, but you know, it's just like skinny pieces like that are just always hit or miss. So we're gonna put it in there and we're gonna hope for the best. Okay, so here's a little bit of a closer look at these before we end off this video and ignore all the pops in the background there. So there's C2. Gorgeous. Her outfit is so nice. Her nameplate, his nameplate. Oh, I just realized she also has a Geass symbol, which is really cool. That's so neat. I really want to change his faceplate to the Geass eyes, but this one's really nice too. But yeah, these are really nice. I'm actually going to display them over in my living room because we have a glass display shelf out there. These are so nice. Like the white and gold is so nice. And then hers mixed with kind of like the purple blue, whatever specific color that is. They did such a great job. Well, guys, that pretty much wraps up today's video. Just something fun I wanted to do and open up these statues finally. And I do have them on display over in the living room. Bailey's very excited about them. And I'm sure we're going to be watching Code Geass again. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have seen Code Geass and if you enjoyed these figures. There's also other G.E.M series like statues of C2 and I think Lelouch too. But I think I've seen more of C2 than Lelouch. But either way, there's other ones out there. But again, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the like button down below if you did enjoy and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to end off the video here by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.